Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Zentangle Project Pack Series number 5. My name is Rick.
And I'm Maria. And this is the first video of this project pack, but tutorials in this series can easily be watched in any order.
So we set up this project pack to apply the Zentangle method to the art of adorning,
Adoring ones too, though. I like that.
adored photos. How's that?
Yeah.
Letters, memorabilia, ephemera, anything that you've got, and we're gonna walk you through that and have a lot of fun.
Okay. We are calling this approach Zentangle cartouches. Cartouche is an old world word that we revived just for Zentangle. Traditionally, a cartouche is a decorative frame surrounding an image or an inspiration. Today we bring back this lovely word to describe our approach of using the Zentangle method to create ornate frames and borders around photos and other items that we might want to make a home for.
So in this video, we're going to unwrap the Project Pack 05 and show all of the tools that are in it, how we're going to use it, and so let's get started.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Where's that pretty package?
where'd it go? Oh, here we go.
Okay.
So here's Project Pack 05,
And here's the
and
tools.
here's the tools.
It's like Christmas. I
I know.
can't wait to. I love the open
You like
package. The one, especially ones in brown paper like this. Ah, perfect.
This is a real treasure chest here.
Okay, let's get everything out. Okay.
Okay, so let's go through your stuff
Okay,
first.
so look at these handy dandy scissors. This is like so cool. These are deckling scissors, which let's see. If I get that off. Can you get that off?
Do you have some scissors?
I do.
Okay, there we go.
So that looks cool. And this,
Okay,
I brought you
let's-
a piece of paper.
Okay, this is,
Not through the middle, okay.
here we go.
Ah, look at that. That is too cool.
So a decal, you want to tell them what a decal is?
What's a decal? Is a wiggly line.
So a decal, when they would handmade paper, they would make paper in these frames, and when the paper pulp went into the frames, the edges would be uneven, and they would look sort of like this,
They were softly deckled.
and people would call that a deckled edge, and hence the Zentangle deckled scissors.
Right.
I can redo that.
I know.
Let's see.
I think you better let me do the deckling, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But it's a tool. I love using
I
tools.
know. I know you love tools. These are actually really quite nice.
Yeah, so they're really good. We got these. They are Fiskars, I think, right?
Yeah.
And what else do we have in here?
So we got our usual. We got tortillons, 2 of them, and we have a Zentangle pencil. We have a Zentangle white pencil, General's white chalk. We have a Sakura Jelly Roll in metallic. We have a Sakura Jelly Roll 10 in white. And I have a brown Micron 01 and a green Micron 01. But I think that everybody got different colors in
Yeah,
their packs.
I think everybody got a color.
They got a brown and a different color.
Right.
So we got a green one in
So
this.
we're still got a ways to go here.
Okay.
So let's open the envelope.
Oh, you get to open the envelope. Okay.
Well, it's sort of already open. You want to pull the things out?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Okay.
Little
We've got
treasures.
we've got a welcome,
Okay.
and we've got a link and cool stuff there. And now let's see. Show us what we've got.
Okay, so we got some envelopes, small envelopes here, like for little cards. And we got looks like a 5x7 envelope.
And
Here
another
and
one.
here. And I think we have that one's got writing on it.
Okay, this is we'll get to
Okay.
that later.
Okay, so then we have these pieces of this is our paper. It's all the same paper that we use for our tiles, and in different sizes. Kind of cool.
And we've got this these 2 sheets that are sort of slippery when you touch them, and they are an adhesive, and we'll show you how to use those in just a little bit. Okay?
Okay. So we got all our supplies. I'm going to put those away. Figure out what we're going to do first. Get my. Oh no! Before we do that, I was going to show them some of the examples that we've done. Right. So you saw this one. It was at the beginning when we. This is an old photo of Rick's aunties, who are now gone from our lives, and this was probably what 1920s.
Earlier than that.
Earlier than that,
Yeah.
1910. But it's a lovely photo, and they're funny and cute little kids.
And so this is a cartouche. Should we talk about cartouches?
Well, we can talk about cartouches. Do you want to do that first?
Let's show them this first.
Okay.
And then we'll show them the heritage.
Okay. So we have a few different examples of photos that we found around the house and different things and ideas that you could do. Let's see. I have a bunch
And you
of
can
them
see
here.
this picture is trimmed with those scissors. And look closely at it. You can see that deckled edge.
Yeah.
But it doesn't just... Oh, we have more pictures?
Yes, we do.
Uh-oh, not this one. Yeah.
Oh, here's a picture of Ricky when he was little Ricky. And that's kind of cool. So I did something a little bit different in here, and we'll address those different things. But this also just gives you ideas that you can go back to and look at what we did here. And take that way. Here's a picture of Wyatt. That's kind of cool, little kid's picture. This one was done on a Zentangle tile, but we can easily cut these. This is Mazzy. No,
Indy.
Indy.
Yeah.
And we can see we wrote her name around the edges. Look at how cool is that? Indy, Indy, Indy. How fun. This is Wyatt again. And there's me and Ricky. At a wedding, I think we were at a wedding. So this was, it looks like it's more than one piece of paper, but it's just one piece of paper. Isn't that fun? And we got a coin that Rick did. Fun stuff. And then this is a coin that I did. We have a habit of going for walks, and we always find money on our walks.
So wherever we go, we'll if we see something, we'll pick it up, and we particularly like the ones with that have been like scraped along the sidewalk or have this old patina to them.
And this was an idea I had at the last minute of using old buttons, and this was a collection of buttons that belonged to, I think, your aunt and uncle, right? Yeah, some military things, and then some ladies' buttons, and I thought tying them together on one thing would be really cool.
Literally tying them together, right?
I happen to have some of these things that come on old buttoned cards, but you could easily just sew them on, you know, pop them through and sew them on.
Cool.
It makes like a nice collection. Isn't that cool?
Neat. That's sweet.
So I also have, this was an old pin that was in Rick's family, and it's beautiful and everything, but nobody ever wore it, and it was a shame to put it in a box and hand it down to another generation, and nobody saw it. And so I decided we would frame it. You can see oh, you can't see the back, but I just literally pinned it to the paper and did some cartouches around it. And you can just either hang it on your wall or put it in a frame and have it stand up somewhere, which can be kind of nice. I love that. And I think this is the final piece. This is a piece of a teacup that belonged to my grandmother, and it was one of the only things I have that belonged to her, and I broke the cup, and I was devastated until I figured out that I could give pieces to all my brothers and sisters. So I sort of tangled on the edges of them. You can see even tangled on the edge of the teacup
Right,
piece. See
like
the
right
pieces?
where it broke there.
And it made a really pretty piece to put on the wall. So what was initially something that made me very sad, then made me very happy to give it to all my brothers and sisters for Christmas this year.
And I just want to point out that the thread that she used, over here you can see it, it's like a plain thread,
Plain white. Yeah.
but she went and she took some of her gold leaf and stuck the gold leaf to the thread. Very cool.
So these are some of the ideas of different things. I'm sure that you're going to come up with better ones or more different ones. And we were going to show you what a classic cartouche from years ago, where the name comes from.
So cartouche works for frames. So here are some basic frames or cartouches when you look up cartouches. And
These are pretty, like more contemporary.
but gives you an idea. And then these are also from historical Egyptian cartouches where they would put in different symbols or they
Or
would
named.
or names. Right?
Yeah, they're usually somebody's name. So the word cartouche refers to this as well as to what we
To the
are
frame,
doing. Just
yeah.
so you know that we did know that.
Okay, so let's put together. Let's walk through how we've put together the gear for you to assemble the piece on your paper. So let's grab a piece of paper.
Okay.
Which one do you want to use?
I want to use, I think for this first one, I want to do a fairly simple one. So I'm going to take the larger, let me see. This is my photograph. Let's see. I got this, or I got that. Which one? I think on the white. We'll start with
Cool.
the white one. So we have this great little picture. And I'm going to cut it down to make it smaller so I can make more, more borders. So, I'm just going to cut along here. And I wouldn't have to worry about it because it's the decal. It's not crazy important for it to be super straight.
And also when you're using these scissors, you don't have to worry about it lining up like when you move to advance the scissors because it's all erratic and it works out.
So if you see, the scissors go way up here, but I would start like about 3/4 of the way up in your scissors. And I'm going to cut this down a little so I can have more. Okay, here's Ramsey. He's so cute. Okay. So we got to stick this to our piece of paper. And where's that other stuff?
Okay. Do you have regular scissors?
I do.
Ah, good.
They're in the basket. Where are they? Too much stuff.
So you don't want to use the decal scissors for this,
Okay,
right?
so what I want to do here is I want to cut this sticky paper smaller than the photograph because it doesn't have to go all the way to the edge. And I'm going to take my pencil. So you can see that I have this so that you can see the paper is smaller underneath there. And I'm just going to trace that roughly. And I don't suggest that you use these decal scissors on the sticky stuff. See if you have some other craft scissors to use to cut the sticky paper, because if the sticky stuff gets caught in the decal scissors, it's harder to clean. So I have my sticky paper here, and it's crack and peel both sides. So it takes a minute to get this. I'm sure there's a trick to this. Here it is. Okay, so this part over here is where that you throw out. Okay, now this is sticky, so we're going to fit this on the back here. And we're going to kind of rub it on really well. Okay. And take off the other side of the sticky, and I can see the sticky stuff right here. And I'm going to pull that off and just visually sort of center it where I want. I think I want to do something at the top, so I'm going to
Just move that up so it can all get in the camera there.
So in this case, I mean, I don't know which one you're going to be doing for yourself, but in this case, I have approximately the same amount of room here, here, and here, and this up here I'll do something a little more fun up there. So there's Ramsey. How cute is he?
So this is the technique we'll use for attaching throughout the series, anything that is like a picture, and there's other ways to attach things as well,
So
if it's three-dimensional.
right, in some of the videos you will be using regular scissors because we will be doing other things with it, but this was to show you how to use the Deckling scissors.
Cool.
And then I was also going to show just quickly how I attached, I did a spoon as well. Everybody has old spoons. I used to collect these all the time, and I thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do. So I have a needle and thread here. And I'm using black thread so you can actually see what I'm doing. And here's my spoon. I had outlined it so you can see that, and then tangled around it. And now I'm going to sew here. So you can see that. It doesn't take much. You don't have to sew lots and lots. And then I'm going to do it down here. Let's see if I get this in. Just making sure I'm on camera here. And see, that's really basically all you need. I'm going to go back and make some knots here. So that would be enough to keep your spoon in place. And I'm sure that if we do another three-dimensional piece, we'll show you how we mount it.
So
Next project, Pat?
we'll so here's some of the things that we'll leave with you for this, and we've got our tools, we've got our space set up, and we're going to do have a lot of fun and put these together.
Oh, this
and,
was a fun project. I really enjoyed doing
we've
this.
been having it has totally taken over the dining room table
Yes.
for the last couple of months, so we've been having a blast with this.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everybody does with this.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so bye for now, and we'll see you soon.